You know, in some of the previous dungeons, I've noted how great the music sounds if you actually let it play for a little bit. This dungeon though, sounds kind of a little weird. Hello everybody, this is NCS and welcome back to Let's Play Vampire's Dawn Reign of Blood. Last time, we've gone to the Bordello of Ruria to gain some information. Yeah, that's right, we wanted to gain some information, right? And today we are in the Shadow Forest, the location we actually heard of in that very Bordello. So yeah, this area here has Death Flower. How did I never notice that? Oh god. Whoops. Wait, it's even worse. It's the Death Flower. 2 typos within one monster name. Ouch. Anyway. If we go here, we get some Paraphyclair claws. It's pretty bad, but well, it's there. Yeah, Death Flower. Never let me translate anything ever again. Oh boy. Well, I did translate the monster names at the very beginning of the translation, and as I've noticed, the further back my translation, or the earlier my translation was, the worse it actually is, with more typos and stuff. But anyway, these monsters here are not all that tough. They're okay, I guess. But if you fought that cave tiger before, these guys here really aren't all that tough. Well, admittedly, the cave tiger was a mini boss, but still. Yeah, none of the monsters that you can encounter here, both the Death Flower and the the Death Bug? Yeah. None of them carry any blood with them, so you might want to fill up your blood outside of this area. Also, some of the guys here can, I believe the Death Bugs actually, can cause you, to become ill. So you might want to have some anti-disease serums to cure that status ailment. Because otherwise, things will be really annoying. Yep, there it is. I just had to talk about it. So if you don't have any items that can cure that status ailment, or are like level 40 to get a spell to cure that, buy some items for that purpose. I fortunately still had quite a few of them from the Traran Crypt, but yeah, if you don't, buy them. But as I said, these guys here are rather weak, so even if you get, even if they make you ill, it's not that critical. And pretty much the only thing that is annoying or dangerous about them is them being able to cause you to become ill. So yeah, up there in that treasure chest there was a potion. And here we have a not that well hidden cave. Well, it is hidden enough, I'd say, because this place here is kind of huge. So if you don't feel like walking all throughout this map here, you might actually miss this place here rather easily. If you go in here, we have a treasure chest containing a vampire stone, and if it is night, we also have a ghost in here. This ghost here can increase the duration of your wolf transformation. Yay! By 10 seconds. So that's pretty nice. I mean, running less into monsters. Although I still will prefer that because it is actually a little better. Wait, what? Oh, right, yeah. Okay. And do I want to go here actually? Oh wait, there's a... Yeah, I do, but first I want to pick up this push of eternity here. To the right here, we have another hidden cave. This one is actually hidden better, which is the Shrine of Shadows. In here we can run into Shadow Guardians, and I believe they can be, you can feed off of them actually. Let me try that real quick. You know what, Asuka, attack, letting you feed. No, I... yeah, those guys here actually have some blood on them. If you don't feed off of them twice in a row. These guys here are a little bit more tough than the enemies outside. Mostly because this place here is not necessarily connected to the Shadow Forest. I mean, yeah, it's inside here, but oh, they can cause you. They can use an instant death spell. But this place here is one of the 6 shrines that you can find on this, in this world. Oh, well, it's level 30, nice. So yeah, if you have black stones, you can use them here and throw them into this hole here. Well, just by what you need to do is, if you have a black stone, you choose it from your inventory here, and one will drop it down here and increase your maximum blood by 5. So that's really nice. Unfortunately though, I don't have any black stones. Actually, I don't think we could even transform anyone into a black stone. Huh. Oh well. But it's there if you find any black stones eventually. You can use them here. I will come back here eventually, I guess. With a huge I guess, because I can't remember any place we can get any black stones from. Well, eventually. So, let's see. So, if we go over to the right here and a little down, we find a red treasure chest that we need, let me look, 70 intelligence to open. Really? We've got like 102, that's even without the mage belt or the Esper shield that I can buy in a level that gives us another 20 intelligence. So 70 intelligence, really? Yet again, this is a story dungeon. And they're usually a bit more accessible than those. Alright, we've made it through the first map here. Nice. And let me see, we want to go straight down from here? Really? Okay. I take my word for my notes, which I probably shouldn't, as we saw in, well, 2 episodes back, but we got a holy sound here, which I wanted to go, get. And over here... Did I just miss it? No? Okay, it's another tree. Alright, over here we have another treasure chest, this one containing a safe stone. Nice. And a little further down here, we get another chest, this one containing a blood nectar. Nice. So for right now, we just want to go downwards for a while. And I probably should re-equip my... because these death Fowers can put the blind status on us. If we go to the left here, we find a treasure chest containing an ice ring. Nice. This one, didn't we have? Yeah, we had already one. Well, grants us ice resistance. So not bad, I guess. So, yeah, let's head up first. And eventually, we will reach a treasure chest containing another vampire stone. How many do we have by this point in time anyway? 9. Not bad. Well, if I use them, then probably not before the very end of the game. And here we have that cave that Nidus told us about. Well, not us, but that we overheard him talking about in a conversation. So, oh right, in here you probably might want to get rid of your protect rings because, well, they're not as useful here anymore. And instead wear anything that prevents you from bleeding. Because we kinda need that. Oh, there we go. Because we have new enemies here. One of those are these giant worms here. They actually carry blood. 30 points of blood, actually. And oh god, they can crit us. Yeah, this is the point in time where you might want to consider buying better armor if you have them. And causing the enemies to bleed again. I just realized. And Asuka's bleeding fittingly enough. The one character who doesn't have anything that protects him from bleeding. Well, it would be worse if Walnut would be bleeding, because he only has a 70% chance of not bleeding. Oh, yeah. And Elaine died. I should have healed her after all. Yeah, these guys here are quite a bit stronger than the enemies outside, if you haven't noticed. Especially if you're not taking that much care of your characters. Oh well, Elaine was the highest leveled and experienced character anyway, so it wasn't that bad. Yeah. And here we have the second new enemy, the Earth Elementals. They also have a bit of blood, but I don't think you can actually cause them to bleed. But I don't have my monster notes open right now, so I can't confirm that. On the other hand, they're elementals. I'm surprised they have any blood to begin with, and they can cast ability on you, which decreases all of your character's attack status. So that kind of sucks. Fortunately for us, though, it didn't do that much to us for right now. Yeah, really, outside of their ability attack, they are not really that dangerous. And even if they debilitate you to death, so to say, you can still use your elements, or well, your magic, and preferably use the elements that are actually effective against them, which I don't know right now because, as I said, I don't have my monster notes open right now. But well, you could look it up in the notes I posted. So anyway, up here we have a trash chest containing a safe stone. Nice. And over here we have a hidden passage. And if we walk up here in the side of this hidden passage, we get a blood rune. Nice. And if we just walk straight to the other side, we find a treasure chest containing an Otis helmet. I believe that's actually a better helmet than I have right now, and it is! Let's see, I'll give that to Elaine because she has the worst helmet right now. Alright, so let's walk back. I'm surprised I haven't run into another encounter just yet. So if we continue going to the left, eventually we'll find another treasure chest. Lots of them in here. Or in this dungeon in total, which has a sting ring, which just increases your attack by 5, which is basically like a blade shoe in that regard. Yay? Well, I could give that to Asuka actually, because protect ring really useless in this dungeon here. And since I didn't really buy any better weapons, which I probably should, but yeah, I might actually give that to him. Anyway, in here we have a hidden passage. This one leading us to a chest containing a sun protection code. Thanks, game! And we have a bottomless gap, or a bottomless hole, inside of an RPG? What? We'll never get over here like this. Yeah, okay. What you're supposed to do is, I thought the game might do that automatically, transform into a bat, go over to this bottomless pit here and just fly over it. So, I just wanted to say, so in that case I guess we're running to less encounters, but apparently not. Bat transformation, why have you left me alone? Yeah. Anyway, by going up here we get 3 itching powders. So, if we don't run into any more encounters, we get an Enter the Sea serum. Okay. And unlike in that cave bracelet cave, the bat transformation isn't doing all that much for me in this cave. Oh well. But the encounter rate is exactly the same in every cave. And of course, now that I've said that, I don't run into any monsters, but I'm okay with that. Oh, and did I miss it already? I think I did, yeah. Over here we have a plate mail. It's better in defense, but it drastically decreases your dexterity, so I really don't want to give that to anyone. I might give it to Olay because she has such great dexterity anyway. Actually, I'll do that and give the Otis helmet to Walnut because he has the lowest defense stat. And in the right wall here, we have a knight shield, a better, well, shield. Sort of. It also decreases our dexterity, so I might give that to Walna, I guess. And give the oldest helmet to Asuka then. Sure, why not? Usually I'm not that much of a fan of status decreasing equipment, especially if it is a stat that I'm not that great to begin with. But I kind of need the defense. Also, I'm still faster than most of the enemies anyway, so it's not that bad. And it seems that we have a strong enemy up ahead. Oh yeah, actually let's heal before anything goes bad. So let's sneak up and go into this hidden passage here and grab a blood elixir. Nice! And we have... I can't... we have a couple of soldiers there. Let's sneak up on them. Dag! They spotted us anyway. What are you doing here? A night investigation is currently happening. Get lost! Well, we too are on the search for something. That doesn't interest me in the slightest. Leave, or else we will execute you in the name of the king! In the name of the king? We don't care about the king. It would be better for you to disappear. That's enough. In the name of King Gerald, I inflict the death sentence on you. Get ready for boss time against 2 knights and a leader. It was a big mistake to start a fight with us. Tss. You knights never come up with a more original last sentence. Alright, against these guys here, I didn't want to do auto battle. I thought it was in the next menu already. Well, that started out great. Oh well, at least we dealt 1 critical hit. Yeah, these guys here can cause us to. Anyway, what I wanted to do was the first round, let's feed off everyone. Because, yeah, we can cause them to bleed. I believe they're somewhat resistant to it. Alright, leader's bleeding, we've won this. But, ooh, sunbeam. Ow. Yeah, that hurts a little. Yeah, but I think we did alright there with 2 out of 3. One of the bleeding ones being the, well, stronger character. Okay, let's heal Asuka with a little stronger heal. And the first knight is down already. Nice. Alright, so let's see. Okay, unfortunately the knight to the right is not bleeding, so yeah, let's attack the leader because he is losing a lot of HP due to the bleeding status. Really, the bleeding status in this game is obscenely powerful. It's overpowered even, you could say, but the game kind of is dependent on the bleeding status as well. So it's not like I could ban it because then half of my strategies wouldn't work anymore. And we're kind of low on HP now. Well, okay, the leader's dead because of the bleeding status. Alright! Without the bleeding status, it would have gone on a little longer, and you know what? This time I'm not gonna chance it, and I'm not gonna forget it either. Let's actually revive Elaine! Alright, Elaine is revived. Walnut is low on HP, but still good to go. Let's use Giver of Life again. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to have Giver of Life, because of battles like these where the enemies can deal quite a lot of damage. And let's heal Elaine because I kind of need to have a healer. Okay, last night, unfortunately I couldn't cause the bleeding status on him, but he isn't all that tough, really. Well, damage-wise. The leader dealt as much damage to everybody as this knight here deals to everybody, well, singly or individually. Unfortunately, my blood reserves get kind of low now, but could be worse, really. And if I actually hit that guy, that would be kind of nice too. Alright, we've made it! Not that tough of a... Oh, okay, it was kind of tough, but... It was doable even if you don't cause the bleeding status on these enemies, unlike the cave tiger. And yet again, the poor king unfortunately has lost a few more of his knights. And they're dead. Okay, before I do anything else though, let's use a blood. I only have one. Oh, I guess I should buy a few more blood bottles or something like that to actually increase my blood amount. Well, okay, I could just go outside through the retreat spell and feed off some humans, but I don't want to. So up here, we have this door that those knights couldn't get through, apparently. What is behind there? Find out next time on Let's Play Vampire's Dawn: Reign of Blood. This was NCS, and farewell for now.